Zhou Lipi's beady eyes sized up the two women in the room, thinking to himself that this mother and daughter pair were quite good-looking, especially Ning Xian's little face. It was prettier than all the other female tenants. Too bad she's blind. Old Ning want to get the money. When he returns, we'll give you the owed rent. Although Chun Xiu felt extremely uncomfortable under Zhou Lipi's gaze, she still said with a forced smile. Even as she said this, Chun Xiu had no confidence in her heart, because she simply didn't know how much money was in the bank card I gave. As for Ning Xian's family, Zhou Lipi knew them all too well. The family survived by collecting trash. There was no way they could come up with the money. I do have a way for you to avoid paying rent. You could spend a few nights with me, and that'll cover the rent. Seeing he couldn't take advantage of Ning Xian, Zhou Lipi turned his attention to Chun Xiu. Zhou Lipi's words made Chun Xiu tremble. Although the family had lived in poverty for the past 3 years, they had never suffered such humiliation. But she didn't dare to reply, afraid they would really be kicked out. Now she could only hope that bank card had money in it. Dragon Country Bank. For withdrawals under $20,000, use the ATM. The bank teller glanced at Ning Fugue and said impatiently. At this moment, Ning Fugue held a woven plastic sack in his hand, filled with bottles he had picked up on the way here. Looking at Ning Fugue, it seemed unlikely he could withdraw $20,000. Even $2,000 would be a stretch. Miss, the ATM outside seems to be broken. Could you help me with the withdrawal? Ning Fugue handed over the black bank card. The teller had been very impatient, but upon seeing the bank card Ning Fugue presented, she was startled. This seems to be the supreme black card issued by Global Bank. Limited to 10 copies worldwide. No spending limit. Can be used freely. Of course, cash withdrawals are also possible, but there is a limit for cash withdrawals. The limit is $10 billion. This card only existed in legends. Tellers had only seen pictures of it. Could an old man who collects bottles really have a globally limited black card? Fake. It must be fake. She immediately notified the bank manager. Besides the manager, the deputy manager, and various senior executives, a total of over a dozen people, all arrived. By now, Ning Fugue also sensed something was wrong. He wondered if there was a problem with the bank card. Could it be that Yifan stole or robbed it? Thinking this, Ning Fugue became frightened. He immediately wanted to leave, not even wanting the card anymore. Sir, please wait. However, as soon as Ning Fugue lifted his foot, a loud voice rang out. Then, all the senior executives of Dragon Country Bank surrounded him. All the bank security personnel also arrived. Sir, how much would you like to withdraw? The manager asked respectfully. Ning Fugue wiped the cold sweat from his forehead. But the family desperately needed money. So he said tremblingly, I'd like to withdraw $5,000. What? As soon as Ning Fugue spoke, everyone's face showed a look of shock. Holding a supreme black card that allows cash withdrawals of $10 billion. Just to withdraw $5,000? You should know that owning this card makes turning planes and trains around effortless. There was once such a case. A black card owner forgot an item on a plane. Global Bank directly contacted the airline, making the plane, which had already flown halfway, turn back. $1,000 is fine too. Seeing this, Ning Fugue swallowed and said, $5,000? Of course that's possible. The manager was confused, but this was the black card owner's request, and it must be carried out.